Hey, we're here at Gunner's Firearms with Maggie. Maggie, it's so good to see you again.
Welcome back, Mark. It is a pleasure to be seen. It is also awesome to see you.
You as well. You as well.
So what's been new?
Well, I was going to ask you kind of something that we talked about last time was, I guess it was a couple times. So this was about 3 months ago we talked about this, now that I think about it, where there was the trend in revolvers.
Yes.
Like a lot of people wanting revolvers, which I think is fantastic.
I know.
So I guess the question was, is that still, what's going, like, is that increase, decrease, stayed the same? What's going on with revolvers?
At this unique corner of the globe, yes, it has stayed the same. And there are still a whole new wonderful group of gun owners, new firearm owners, and even people that have already owned firearms and are coming for the next addition to the collection have been looking at revolvers, either the double action or the single action. And we've been over that before.
Sure.
For those of you who don't remember or are new to this, single action, you cock the hammer back every single time before you can pull the trigger. Double action, you can just pull the trigger and it just keeps going.
Yeah.
Or, you know, some of those with an exposed hammer still have the option to cock that hammer back and do both, single action and double action. So that's really, really, really cool to see. And it's awesome to see the ladies that are getting interested in the revolvers too. Previously, I have experienced ladies going, well, I don't want a revolver because that's not what I've seen on TV. The experience at this shop is, I want a revolver because it is so easy and I just keep pulling the trigger until it goes click instead of bang. And I know I've gotten rid of every single round in there. The other nice thing is, why do I need more than 6 rounds? I'm not pissing off more than 6 people today. Bless your sweetheart. That's amazing.
Gosh, that's great to hear. Now, so I guess, because we talked about the trend in cowboy action firearms.
Yes.
But I love hearing that a lot of people are doing this for defensive reasons too.
And nostalgia gets people too. They get bitten by the bug of my father, my grandfather, my father-in-law, my brother, my uncle. Someone in their family has been in service, either in a police or military situation where their carry was actually a revolver.
Sure.
And they're like, and it was so cool, and I want something similar to what they had. It's awesome. It's so awesome. I love that, the nostalgia and the history there for those people that are taking a look at something new that to them, new to them, not new on the market. But yeah, so I am all for the revolver trend. I would like to see this continue happily. Oh my gosh, there's so much that can be done with this.
Gosh, growing up, the first time I remember seeing a gun on the side of a cop, this first time I ever saw a gun in real life was on a cop's sidearm. And I believe I was shorter than him. You know, I was kind of looking up at his gun. But, you know, I kind of always remember that. And I'm sure it was some sort of Smith & Wesson or Colt. And even growing up, that continued really until the 80s.
So, yeah, so you've noticed that people have carried revolvers and you've seen.
I remember the transition.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, absolutely. And I love carrying a revolver. Anytime I carry a revolver, I feel very safe. There's no part of me that thinks, gosh, I wish I had something better than this.
Are you ever in a position where you think, gosh, I wish I had more rounds than what I got in this cylinder?
No, and as a matter of fact, I was doing a class that was like a force-on-force airsoft class. And most of these people are either, you know, they're from industry. So there were security guards from industry where they were protecting lots of people. And I was amazed at how, because when you have airsoft, you don't have so many rounds, that's it. And how many people are just blasting off rounds. And as you're waiting in line for your turn, you're getting hit. So you're thinking, well, imagine if I was in the crowd, So I actually tried to just get done with one shot. Let's do this with one shot, maybe two, and I never ran out. And I think that's an important lesson. A lot of people think they just need to be blasting off rounds that aren't hitting anything, maybe hitting the wrong things. 6, in a defensive shooting situation, I think you're going to do just fine with 6.
Yeah.
You'll probably have a round or 2 left over.
Unless you got,
if not 5.
Unless you're going up against 7 people.
Right.
Which,
then watch some Jerry Mitchellek reloaded videos. It
Either
can be done. It can be done.
Or the movie style where you stack them up, line them up in a row, and shoot through the first one and manage to kill both of them, the one in front and one behind.
Well, those fast reloads you can go fast reloading a revolver.
It takes practice.
It does take practice.
Nobody just wakes up first thing in the morning and automatically knows how to do it.
With the right amount of practice, you could reload pretty darn quick.
Yes, you can.
Pretty darn fast. Well, I'm glad to see this trend. Would you say, and again, I'm just asking kind of what you see, that there's more of a demand for revolvers for self-defense or for more of nostalgia, like cowboy action kind of thing, or
it's revolvers for defense.
Yeah,
it's
the number one reason people buy guns.
A carry gun. They buy it because it's something that they want to become proficient at. It's something that they're going to want to take to the range, want to practice with, want to become familiar with, and then use competently and safely.
That's awesome.
So I am all for that. I really don't care what your particular flavor of firearm is. There's enough to go around for everybody. But that revolver trend just makes my sweet little heart sing.
Me too. And I'm so glad that it's a continued trend. That's what I love, that it all of a sudden picked up steam and the steam head forward. That's great. I love it.
So cool.
It's great. Well, Maggie, gosh, thank you so much. We always appreciate your insight on everything that you share with us. So we definitely appreciate this one. This is good news as always. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Mark.
Of
it
course.
is always a pleasure to talk to you.
You too.
And until next time, we'll keep talking.
Sounds good.
And we'll see y'all next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.